My name is Cooper Kidd, and I use they/them pronouns. You may have seen some of the other videos that I created, and these videos may be helpful in aiding in your continued learning of LGBTQ+ people and their lived experiences. This video will focus on 5 tips for working with LGBTQ+ identified people. Tip number 1 is to avoid assumptions. You cannot know if someone identifies as LGBTQ+ unless they tell you, so do not assume a person's gender or sexual orientation. Ask people for their gender pronouns and name, and use that information when interacting with them, and also when speaking about them when others are not around. If they tell you that they identify as LGBTQ+, acknowledge the information and validate them. Tip number 2 is to examine your own biases. All of us have biases about groups of people that we learn throughout our lives. It is important to question these biases and the impact they have on how we interact with and affect our relationships and assumptions about others. These biases can be in the form of stereotypes, such as that all gay men are effeminate, and can negatively impact how we view and interact with others. Tip number 3 is to respect confidentiality. If a person has told you that they identify as LGBTQ+, there's a level of trust and confidence that they are operating with. Sharing this information with others is a breach of that trust unless that person has told you that information is okay to share. Breaching that trust can lead to dangerous situations for people. Tip number 4 is to know when to reach out for help. It is okay to reach out for help from other sources and is a great way to build trust with people by showcasing your own humanness. Also, it is better to ask for help than pretend you know all the answers. It can help show people that you are a good person to confide in. It is also unlikely that you know everything about everything, and that is okay. Tip number 5 is to have at least a basic understanding of LGBTQ+ topics and people. It is important to have even a base understanding of LGBTQ+ topics so that you are posed to support LGBTQ+ people. Also, having a basic understanding of LGBTQ+ people means that it is less likely that you will use LGBTQ+ identified people as your educators, which is not their job. It also shows that you care enough about LGBTQ+ people to do some education on your own. We have reached the end of the video. These are 5 tips for working with LGBTQ+ people, and I hope that these tips are helpful and that you can see yourself implementing some of these tips in your work. Please also let me know what other videos would be helpful for you, and if you have any questions or comments. Goodbye!